Kidding the news, kidding the news, kidding the news, kidding the news!
What's the news across the station? We make fun of information. You wait, we hope for the news. News.
Speak for yourself.
News.
Complete with special effects. We got everything this week, kids. Hi, I'm Dale, and I'm here with my fellow kidders, although one just left. It must be some kind of difficulty in transmission, but he'll be right back. I'm Dale Irvin, and with me is the lovely, the talented, the hostess of the Terry O'Brien Show, none other than Terry O'Brien.
Hello. Hey, did you guys, Dale and the rest of you, did you guys catch this monologue from this so-called comedian at the White House Correspondents' Dinner over the weekend, this Larry Wilmore guy? I mean,
I heard several jokes which were not funny, so, you know.
Dale, this was painful. I'm telling you, the Zika virus is funnier than this monologue. I mean, this was unbelievable. I mean, I needed like a morphine drip during this thing. The husband actually saw me watching it. He went around and started picking up all the razor blades and belts and everything.
Well,
I mean, this was just unfunny. I couldn't believe it. I just could not believe it. But yes, everything we heard and
going back to is the Zodiac Killer thing, and that was just very, very unfunny.
He did, and you know, we were saying before we came on there, we did that story March 1st, people. So if you want to be ahead of the curve, listen to this show.
We're way ahead of things. Tim, I think, is with us. Are you there, Tim? No, but he's almost there. He's almost there. He's on his way. He's in cyberspace even as we speak, and he's taking a very, very fast train here. Who do you think's going to win today, Terry? It's a primary day in Indiana. 54, I think, delegates available.
Yeah, it'll be Donald Trump today, but Ted Cruz is not going away. And when the convention comes, you know, I just picture Cruz out in the audience screaming, you know, this man is a liar, you're being fooled. And, you know, Trump up on the stage saying, get him out of here, lying Ted. Yeah.
Trumpet elector, get him out of here. I promise you, I guarantee somebody kick his ass.
Exactly. This is what I picture. So it may not be that great for the Republican Party, but it will be great for comedy.
It would be bad for the entire country.
You know, I'm telling you, this monologue Saturday night, this was a crime against comedy. This was just...
Well, we can get Tim's opinion now because he looks like he is back with us. He has come down from the cyber hell cloud, the Aristotle of comedy from Indiana, where they're voting today. Tim Slagle.
Yeah, primary election day in Indiana, otherwise known as Who's Your Poison?
We were just Terry and I were just talking about, you know, the fact that this could be it, and they're going to have to carry Cruz away kicking and screaming. But we've got some great stories that have really nothing to do with politics, and that's a refreshing break. And the first one comes to us out of New York. This, I would say, is the case of ultimate revenge. A 41-year-old woman was working at a job she didn't like, happened to hit a winning lottery ticket for $3 million. So she didn't quit her job. She went in the next day and went into the boss's office. And when he opened the door, and this will be a direct quote, he came back to lunch, and the door to my office was closed. I slowly opened the door to discover the woman with her pants around her ankles hunched over on my desk like a hippopotamus/cheetah dropping a massive poo on my desk.
I hate to break it to you guys, but I think this one's a fake story.
You do?
You know, if I won the lotto, I don't think that's what I'd do.
Well, you're
I would hire someone to do it.
So you're a sane person, Tim. This woman, you know, special delivery, right? It's a courier company.
But the thing that tipped me off there where it might be fake is at the end, the woman says, I hit up every Mexican food truck and saved my dumps all weekend. I was shuffling around like a death row inmate trying not to explode. I don't know whether it happened or not, but it's a good way to kick off this week.
She won.
I can find something better, I think, other than Mexican food.
Oh.
She won what we would call an S load of money. So what are you gonna,
Yeah, instead of Mexican food, I would have gone heavy on the fiber, and that would have done it. All right, still in the food vein here, over in Australia, these guys at 7 Cent Brewery have developed a new beer, and what they did is the yeast that they used from the beer came from the guy's belly button. The brewer used his belly button lint to extract yeast to make this beer, which is now called belly button beer.
They actually they sampled several different belly buttons. Did you see that? Till they found the one with the right aroma. It's they needed to find the right beer belly.
And there really is no good aroma ever emanating from a belly button. It's probably the one place on the body where there's nothing good there.
So what do we conclude? These brewers don't shower? I mean, they don't wash? They have a bunch of lint in their bodily orifices? What is going on?
Probably they just wear fuzzy sweaters. I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably the same yeast they use in Cheetos.
They said they got the idea from another guy in Australia who used yeast made from beard hair. And they said also they're not too far away from making vagina beer.
From a supermodel, though. From a supermodel. Apparently, they had a crowdfunding campaign to actually fund the project, but it failed to reach its goal, which kind of negates the euphemism of dragging yourself over broken glass.
Well, that story strikes an umbilical cord, so we'll move on to the next one. If you're an arachnid, if you're very afraid of spiders, these next two stories, you might want to turn us off for a little bit and then come back for the big ending. Anyhow, scientists have finally discovered they found a giant female spider that forces males to have oral sex with her up to 100 times in one session. And then they went on to say oral sex is rare in the animal kingdom, and let me just add, especially once you're married.
I wonder if the spiders keep forcing the men to do that after they bite off their head.
Yeah, that's at the end of the thing. After you've satisfied this bitch, then she kills you.
No. Look, this is huge. This huge-ass female is forcing this man male to have oral sex with her, and then it says, not always killed. Sometimes they just mutilate the genitals. So this sounds to me like Hillary Clinton's fantasy.
They could rename the spider possibly. And here, speaking, this could be a problem for Bill. Over in Australia again, a guy had to go to the hospital after a venomous redback spider bit him on his wiener. I don't know how that spider get there.
Doesn't redback spider sound vaguely racist?
It's a redback from Brokeback. I don't know, but if nothing else, it's going to teach this guy: do not try to have sex with a spider.
Well, maybe this spider found out about those other spiders and just said, like, "Hey, I'm just trying to pleasure you. I'm a spider. What do I know?"
It actually happened in a porta potty. And the hospital said that, that he had the symptoms, pain, sweating, and nausea, the symptoms of a redback bite. But, that's also the symptoms of using a porta potty.
without the pain,
Well, no, the pain is the only reason why you'd ever go in there.
Yeah. Two things you never want to see in a porta potty. Number one is spiders, and number two, your car keys going in the hole. All right. Well, thank God we have one more story.
Oh no!
I had such high hopes.
With all the good ones we've had so far.
I had such high hopes. I thought they'd be good. But anyhow, here's a woman who, this is another case of, a romance gone bad, and it's in New Jersey, I guess. This woman who's broke up with her boyfriend, so she started phoning him, She started phoning him more than 300 times a day. Now, I did the math on this. Let's assume that the day is 24 hours minus 6 hours for sleeping and eating. I'll give her that. And if you divide that by over 300, you come up with 16 times per hour, or once every 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, well.
Wow. There's
your whole day, your entire day.
There is a job waiting for her at an Indian call center.
That's exactly what I thought. This woman, she's waiting to be in telemarketing because, she could make 300 calls, get hung up on all of those, and still make a buck or two.
All I know is she's worse than the Republican National Committee. That's all I can say. And I didn't think anybody was worse than them.
Well, my friends, I certainly hope you enjoyed this raucous-filled week. And let me just say on behalf of the three of us, we're very sorry. We're very sorry.
Well, maybe the next 100 will be better.
If you had better shit to do for the last 12 minutes, we're sorry. But next week, our big celebratory 100th anniversary. What are we going to do? Apparently nothing. Okay.
Erase the hard drives.
Not many shows have been on the air with as little success as us for 2 years.
We're going to change the show to spider porn. That's what we're going to do.
And Spider-Man, I'll leave you on this. Spider-Man, really, what was his special power now that we know, huh? Superman, Man of Steel. Spider-Man, I don't know, 100 times a day. All right, my friends. That's it. Anybody got anything to plug?
Nah.
No.
Have I had anything to plug? You think I'd just still be doing this stupid thing?
Oh, that's terrible.
All right. No mescaline next week.
Down.
Bye.